Well, hello there, friends, family, and fans, and finish line focused, fantastically fine folks. How do you all do? Good to see you guys today. And if you're wondering, today is Tuesday, July 25th. Wow, I can't believe July is almost gone. Tomorrow is Teresa, Halo, and I's big 20th anniversary, the 26th of July. So, yeah, happy early anniversary, baby. She's right in front of me. It is about 10 after 8 this morning when we rolled out of camp at the Morgan Stewart shelter. So I just kind of decided to sleep in a little bit longer today. Usually my alarm goes off at 5:45, and typically I'm already kind of awake, and that just tells me, okay, it's really time to get serious about getting up. And today I thought, you know what, I'm going to shut it off. I did, and it was like after 6:30 when I got up. So yay, I got a little decent, a little better sleep this morning, and it was kind of dropping big droplets of rain from the trees this morning, and just a good morning. It's chilly. You can see I'm wearing my rain jacket strictly for warmth, not for moisture at all. So it didn't rain last night. It was just, I guess, humid and damp, and so the raindrops dripped from the trees, and it's a good sound to snuggle to. And it was chilly. I used my quilt as a sleeping bag last night. So my Western Mountaineering Everlight has a zipper on the bottom, and you can zip it up if you want to, which of course traps more heat and is more effective. So I did that, and I'm glad I did, because shorts and a t-shirt, and I was snuggled in. In fact, I cinched the little neck thing down kind of around my head, around my neck, and trapped in more heat, and I was just about perfect for temperature. I think the temp got down to about 58 last night, really damp though, which makes it feel colder. How'd you sleep, baby?
I slept good too.
She says she slept well.
I think they can hear me. But I also was zipped all the way up, but I sleep cold. So.
You were zipped up all the way, and
all the way, yeah, and that was perfect.
She uses a REI Jewel sleeping bag, and that's very popular for the ladies out here. The men's version is the Igneo, and that's also very popular. It's for the money, it's a fabulous bag for sure. There's lighter ones, and there's more compact ones or whatever, but for the price, you can't hardly beat it. And it's so versatile. She uses it summer and fall and spring. It works out really well. So we got this really cool snap that came on us, and she was gonna bring like a really light quilt, and I'm glad she brought her warmer bag. Ooh, that's a sharp, jagged little corner of a rock. You got to watch out walking around these things. You don't get poked and cut your skin. Speaking of that, I've got poison ivy all over my right hand, between my fingers and on my thumb. I got it in a place that you won't even mention. I got some on my back. I've got it on my neck, on my left side. So, yuck. Man, I do not like poison ivy. The worst spots are between my fingers, because every time I move my hand, it's like itching and grating. And what'd you find there, Halo?
Some blueberries.
I can't. We only hiked like 1.5 miles yesterday, because all Halo wanted to do was stop and pick berries.
Hey.
You'd think I never fed her. I mean, I gave her food in New York City, and then I told her if she hiked well, I'd get her some food on our anniversary, and she still keeps stopping to graze like a black bear.
You would too.
So, speaking of anniversaries, I came up with a brilliant plan yesterday. Brilliant. I'm so proud of myself. So I decided, hey, if I can keep Halo moving, if I can get her off the grazing of the berries and keep her moving, maybe we can hike further yesterday, which we did, today, which we're planning on doing, and then tomorrow we can get into the car at a decent time, and we could go get a hotel somewhere and actually go eat a real dinner somewhere on our anniversary on the actual day. It's been years since we've been able to do anything really on our anniversary, like special. Not special, it's always special. Fancy or formal. How's that? Fancy or formal, because yeah, we've had fish fries at our first church a lot of times, but like last year we were in the Boundary Waters, and sometimes it's on a Sunday, you know, and I'm busy. We have to have morning and evening services and all that. So it's been, poor Halo's been gypped out of a lot of anniversaries, at least like formal. Now we'll do something on a different day, you know, to celebrate it, but not on our actual day. So my plan is to prod her like a cow, like a cattle, moving her through the chutes and keep her going today. And so if you hear her cry out in pain, know that it's me whipping her along. Anyway, get going, and we'll get to the car and we can get showers and everything. So woohoo, that would be nice. So that's the plan. Stan, the man, and everybody else, that's the plan. All right, today's plan is we're not even sure where we're going to go, because there's nothing on the books for campsites that even look like, you know, a possibility or whatever. So we're going to have to unofficial camp, you know, stealth camp or something somewhere. Hopefully there's a spot by a river, by a creek at like 12 some odd miles. That's kind of the plan, which would give us like 7 or something tomorrow, 8 tomorrow, which would be a, you know, nice day. Anyway, that's kind of the plan. We'll see how it goes. All right, stay tuned. Come along with us as we hike the Appalachian Trail northbound. So here's one of these beautiful places that we get to go across. Sorry, Halo will yell at me if I put a T on the end of the word. It's across. We get to walk across this beautiful little stream. We just stopped here and had got some water and had a snack. Had my Pop-Tarts, my Cheetah Chow. So got a little bit of fuel, a little bit of hydration, and we are on our way again. Been hiking with a young man double wide from near Boston, Massachusetts. He's having some tendonitis issues, and so we tried to, he was asking us a lot of questions, and not that we're doctors or anything, but yeah, we're old, I guess, so we've got some life experience. But anyway, yeah, he was wondering if he should keep going or if he should take more time off, which he did not want to do, which I don't blame him. So, but it's not going to get better on its own. He needs to soak it in the creek. Anyway, we'll stop there. All right. Yeah, talked with him a lot about my testimony and who I was and who I am now in Jesus, and the change that happened. The double wide's going through recovery. He's 3.5 months sober from what was it? Heroin. Yeah, heroin. Woo, so rough stuff. We're proud of him and praying for him. So if you guys would pray for him and our conversation that I was able to have, lengthy conversation, I would certainly appreciate that. That would be great. Halo pounding up those stairs like a puma, a black panther. Here goes the cheetah. Cool, we're at Nuclear Lake here. We're at the south end, just walked up to it, I guess, here, and wow. Look at this. Very nice. And then Cowgirl and Sandals are here. They've been camped here and took some time off, so took a day off, I guess, yesterday. So yeah, say hey guys. Should have asked you first, I guess, before I turned the camera on. Hopefully you're cool with Yeah, being on camera.
That's
Tell,
cool.
tell us your name and where you're from, I get real quick. I don't think I've interviewed
I don't think
either
so,
of you,
no.
so.
I'm Sandals, and I'm from South Carolina, Beaufort, South Carolina.
Beaufort, South Carolina. Very nice. What about you?
I'm Cowgirl and I'm from Wisconsin. That's pretty much all you need to know.
All right, yeah, very good. Well, beautiful lake. Yeah, great spot. I love this distant sound of gunfire. Just left the north end of Nuclear Lake, and check out this stone wall. Look how long and straight it is. I mean, it goes way down there. Super tall and super neat. This is a big, tall, straight one. It's in really good shape. See what it looks like. Yeah, you can't see as much on this side, but really a neat stone wall. This section of New York has been much more gentle, very flat, just kind of rolling a little bit. It's pretty continual ups and downs, but not very steep. The trail's been mostly dirt. This has really been a blessing. And then doing a little more relaxed days with halos been good for my body too. So that's been nice. Our goal right now, we had lunch at the north end of Nuclear Lake, which is right before 12 o'clock. So it's kind of an early lunch actually. But now we are headed for Roseanne's Kitchen, which is a food truck there by the train station. It was 5.6 miles from where we ate lunch. So I'm hoping to do that in under 3 hours with Halo and cruise on in there for some hot eats and cool treats. That's my goal. That's what our goal is. So yeah, yummy. I called them to make sure they were there today, and they are waiting for us. So we are marching that way. And I'm excited. Not much motivates a thru hiker more than food. Food, shower, you know, a dry place when it's been raining, or air conditioning when it's crazy hot. Those motivate a thru hiker a lot. So yeah, body feels pretty good, and I'm yep, feet are feeling pretty well. I'm glad for that. My left knee, I don't know if I've talked about it much on the videos or not, but my left knee has bothered me for years. When I run, like when I stop running, it'll kind of hurt. And anyway, before I came out on the trail, I got a quick MRI to make sure there was nothing, you know, really crazy wrong with it. And it's not. It's like degeneration and, you know, cartilage breakdowns, typical stuff for, you know, as you age or whatever, I guess. And so I'm not going to do any damage to it. But boy, several times in the last couple of weeks, as I like maybe step up a big step or something and kind of push hard or whatever, ooh, it'll really scream out and let me know that it doesn't like that. So my knees bothered me just a little tiny bit yesterday and today, and so I did. Maybe it was a little more than a little tiny bit, but a little bit. Anyway, I took some ibuprofen to help it, and it feels good, which makes the rest of my body feel well. So thank you, Lord, for inventing ibuprofen. Vitamin I. It's a good thing. I always take it with food. Wow, here's another cool wall. Very neat. Anyway, I always take it with food. Try to make sure it's as, you know, gentle on my stomach as possible. So, beautiful day. It's nice and cool. Not too bad. Going up these hills, I get just a little bit sweaty, but not bad. Big difference from what it's been lately. Across a little stream. Sandals and Cowgirl were back there at the south end of Nuclear Lake, which, by the way, technically there's no camping around there. And they actually took a 0. So, I mean, they've been there for this is like the 3rd day now that they've been set up, and apparently nobody's come along, because some other friends of ours have gotten a written warning for camping in places where you're not supposed to camp. So anyway, and I'm assuming they must be drinking the water from the lake. I'm not sure if maybe it's just supposed to be filtered and treated. I'm not sure. I didn't look because I knew we weren't going to be staying there. But what a great place to camp. What a beautiful spot. I mean, again, you're not supposed to camp there, so don't say disciples said to do it. Because I didn't, but if you did, it's cool. It's beautiful. Really nice flat level spots, and you can tell other people have camped there. So anyway, I don't remember where I was going with that, talking about them. I don't know. But anyway, Sandals is really a very interesting young man. He's really pursuing the Lord with all of his heart. He is feels called to missions, and he's not sure exactly how to get there to where he's like, you know, what he kind of feels called to. And so he's really trying to work that out on the trail, you know, which organization, what schooling to get, things like that. But he's, again, pursuing the Lord, you know, with all of his heart. So you guys could maybe remember him in your prayers also, that he would find some direction on exactly what God has planned for him. Came upon this pretty cool view. You can see out across there, and it is gorgeous. So neat. One of the negatives, though, to hiking with Halo is that she has really spoiled me on these views, because every time I look at her, the view is way more gorgeous than any of these other views.
You are so full of it.
Can I get an amen? All right, I know it's kind of difficult to get perspective.
The Dover Oak.
Yeah, this is the Dover Oak. So Halo's gonna step up there. Yeah, there you go. Now you can get a perspective on how big this thing is. This is the largest oak on the AT. I gotta get out of the road. There's a car coming. But wow, she's a big one, man. We could have enough firewood if we had a home that we could heat with wood. If we had a home.
I think they said 300 years old.
300 years old. I'll try and hopefully have Halo put some information up about it maybe. But there's signs all along here, you know, please don't park here. Dover Oak. There's these protective logs so nobody hits it and hurts it. Look at that. That's a big one. I'm gonna reach my arms around it. Oh yeah. All right, biggest oak on the AT. We're here. Man.
Here, I'll get your picture.
I'm still recording.
Oh.
So you can take it and film me.
Hang on, let me back up. I don't want to get hit though. Man.
Wow. She's big. Wow.
Yeah.
So that tells you how, you know, shows you. Anybody feel like jumping in? Or maybe getting a big old drink? Halo's very excited about walking on this bridge for whatever reason. Because it's different. And we're going over a big old boggy area. Look at the cool mountains in the background. That means we're going to climb those suckers though. Oh wow, this is a big old, yeah, walkway and stuff. Very cool, and if Halo is happy, then Disciple is happy.
Would you rather walk through the swamp?
No. I'm glad to have my feet dry. Very glad. We are not far from Roseanne's Kitchen food truck. Not far, and they have half-pound burgers. 2 of those babies will probably satisfy my hunger. They have fresh vegetables, it says. I don't know, man. We'll see. It just sounds too good to be true. All right, we've made it to the Appalachian Trail Railroad stop. So this is a place where the train comes through and you can get on and go to New York City. if you want to. Right there, look at that little teeny tiny station. You want to go to the city? I mean, we've already got that whole place wired. We've been there and got it figured out. Yeah.
For a whole 8 hours. So.
I think it only comes here once or maybe twice, but either
Camping
way.
available half-mile south at, I don't know.
Oh, that's the wrong way.
I know.
No, we're going north. We're doing.
Tony's Deli.
Oh, south on the road. Gotcha. Yeah, we got to go left. He said like 2-minute walk and you can see him. So yeah, cold drink. I'm looking forward to some sody. What do you call your carbonated beverage like Pepsi or Coke? What do you call it in your area of the country? Matrix. Where does the trail go north? Can you see? Alright, I gotta turn this thing off. The noise! Alright, here is Roseanne's kitchen food truck. Yay, it was very delicious. I got the half-pound black and blue burger. It was black Angus beef with blue cheese for the cheese. I got bacon on it. Yum-y. It was very good. And then seasoned French fries and a root beer. Halo got a hot dog with sauerkraut, seasoned fries, and some kind of a drink, fruity drink, and then we just got a couple of Gatorades. But they've got milkshakes if you're interested. They've got a good menu, a good selection of stuff. Bring your pocketbook. It was extremely expensive. I was blown away at how much it cost. So I'm kind of reeling from that, but my Halo is worth it. So anything to make her happy. And me too, my tummy. It made my tummy very happy. How was your hot dog, baby?
It's delicious. It's totally worth the $3.
Putting on her shoes and everything. All right. Just met a Sobo. He sat right there, a southbound hiker from Katahdin to here. His name was Treebeard. And had, good conversation with him. Able to talk about southern Maine and the whites and some of that. So got some information, some intel. All right, we're gonna go down here to the landscaping place and wash up and use the restroom and fill up with water, and we're out of here. Heading north. All right, we are leaving US 22 and Roseanne's kitchen food truck, and then next door the trail actually goes right in front of this landscaping business back there. You can see them back there. I don't know the name of it, but it's right on the AT. The AT goes right in front of it. And they let you charge your cell phones. They've got restrooms. They have like a kitchen area that you can use. They have chairs all over. Beautiful flowers and plants that are, for sale, but set out like decorations kind of. Inside they sell resupply like mountain houses and fuel. I assume, I didn't look in the fridge, but I assume like drinks and stuff. What a great place to stop in. And then if you go south on US 22, there's a deli, Tony's Deli, I think it's called. It's like 0.6 down the road. So there's another option that's less expensive. Some guys I know back there, PR, GQ, and I think her name is Advantages. I'm so terrible with her name. There's a girl with them. Anyway, they're going to go down to the deli to try to save some money. But yeah, what a great stop. Great spot. It's now 10 till 4 and we're leaving out. We've got as little as a couple miles to do, as much as 5.5 if we can make it to this shelter up here that's coming up. So we'll see how it goes. The terrain, I hear, is pretty easy. So we'll see how Halo's doing. I don't want to push her too hard, but it'd be nice to get to the shelter. We'll see. So yeah, so I'd tell you about that landscaping business back there. Very nice what they do. Looks like a swirled ice cream cone. Looks like, I don't know if lightning hit that and it spiraled down the bark. Here's a huge burl right on the trail. Huh. Super cool. So you are looking up there ahead at a halo that is made the call to head for the shelter. Do you remember the name of this coming shelter? Wiley shelter, yeah. Wiley something, I think, shelter. Anyway, that'll make 16 miles for us today. Halo's biggest day after her formerly biggest day, yesterday, 14. So that means she's going to have hiked 30 miles in 2 days. That's awesome for somebody that has a pretty heavy pack. I mean, light in comparison to a lot of people, especially at the beginning, but still a heavier pack. And not having trail legs and stuff. So, man, I am crazy proud of her. And I was trying to get her to stop back there, and she's like, no, let's just go on to the shelter. So, wow, maybe there's a chance tomorrow I might, like, get to the car and dump some gear and just head on up to Connecticut and have her pick me up there so I can make it that far. Possibly. We'll have to see. We're going to look at the guide and see how much further it is. But I might be able to do that. She could go up and get a hotel room or whatever. And anyway, we're just thinking. We're scheming as we hike here this afternoon. But look at this trail. The trail's been beautiful. Just wide dirt and the trees, and it's just gorgeous. Very, very easy hiking from that lunch spot. A couple little tiny ups, a couple, and otherwise just this smooth dirt. So enjoying it, but even still, my feet are tired. You know, my lower legs are tired. I think it's the time on them, not so much the mileage. I mean, definitely each step has a consequence, but I think maybe it's just the time, because it's 10 minutes till 6. So, you know, we've been hiking for a long time today.
That's code for Teresa's slow.
No, just, anyway, yeah, been such a good day. I'm having such a good time hiking and just talking and whatever. We've been having fun talking with a guy from Texas now, formerly from Tennessee, named Reactor, an older guy that's did the southern section. He's done all of the southern section, and now he's trying to finish up this year, doing from, where did he get on at? By Bear Mountain, I think, somewhere by Bear Mountain, I think, and he's headed up. His goal is to make it to Katahdin, so he's right in front of us. Now maybe you'll get to meet him later at the shelter. We made it. Halo has rocked 30 miles in 2 days. Ooh, this needs a little repair. We got some bowing going on up there. Anyway, Wiley Shelter, yay! I can't believe that she did it. I'm so proud of her. That is awesome. So we're going to find a campsite, get some water, and get off our feet. AT North and Water. Yay, I know which way to go. All right.